that's what a big reason why I was like, I need to come up here and chop it with you, because I feel like the questions and the conversation could be different than other places.
Oh yeah.
But see, the thing about my music the whole time is that's the thing. Like, my whole thing is wanting to get, because coming up for me, I didn't see no other shit. Like, I didn't think of nothing else. Like, my everyday was what was going on around me. You know what I'm saying?
Ticket.
So it wasn't until like certain things happened, or I had certain different experiences and exposures, that I started to see something else for myself, or like, you know what I'm saying? Thank God I have a talent that I've been wanting to do, but me as a person, I do a lot more than music, because I've been able to see all of this other shit. So because all of that is, I do so much shit that people don't even know none of this shit about me. You
Yo, Buffalo, stand up. We gonna get right into it.
We hard workers. We sleeping still.
Congratulations to you and your platform, what y'all doing. I love how y'all doing.
My ball's the meanest. My car's the cleanest.
All time. Real or fake gangster.
Motherfucker Sly Green, man. I've been hearing about that motherfucker since I was a kid.
Yo, what up? You know what time it is. This your boy Big Heem.
And it's King Hill.
You're now tuning into the OG's Perspective. Well, listen here, y'all. Season 4 is underway, and this room's starting to get real special. I can't even explain the guest that we got in here today. I'm going to say she the top of the top when it comes to female rappers here in Buffalo. And believe it or not, our history go back a long time, man. We come from the same roots, same neighborhood. Man, she done dropped 5 projects, and she got one loaded up in the chamber right now. Love is Love, Self-Love, The Genius. And I'm going to tell y'all my favorite out of all of them. Death to Deuce. Now, y'all might say, oh, Heem, you saying it's just because you know her and she from the zone, she from the hood. Let me tell y'all something. Rhapsody and Lauryn Hill is the only 2 females that I could say that's this lyrically inclined. And when I talk about the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, y'all know she got to be at the top of her game. She done work with artists like Conway the Machine. She been on the Drumworks. On tour with my boy Jay Ski. She done been around the world. She done been in Roc Nation, did the deal with Roc Nation, got that beautiful album that I just ordered. Rick James she about to be sitting next to Rick. So let me tell y'all, she got songs like Triangle, Touch My Soul, MoMA. Yeah, we're going to talk about those. Without further ado, y'all, I'm going to say she the queen of the hip-hop scene in Buffalo, New York. Y'all, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the OGs. Love, the Genius.
Wow. Thank you so much. That was such a beautiful intro. Thank you. That was fire. That was dope. Thank you.
You know, I've been watching Shannon Sharp. You know,
that was good. That was good. Yeah.
He the king of that. So I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did good.
I take my time and I go do my homework so I can make a beautiful presentation, my introduction to y'all, because my audience is gonna grow. It's getting there. We're picking up. And like I said before, when you walked in the room, I was like, man, I've been trying to get love since 23.
Facts.
And we here. You know what I'm saying? So Love. Now, I know where you from, but please enlighten my audience and tell them where Love, the Genius is from.
So, I mean, like, okay, so let me ask a question.
Give it.
Is this like your audience, is it like more local? Like,
we everywhere. Some of my biggest followers is overseas, to be honest.
Okay.
But we building that Buffalo. We building that Buffalo brand.
Okay, so we getting into the what's going on in the city.
Yeah, we talking, man. We want people to know what Buffalo really about.
Like get into it. Okay.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
So I really would say my formative years were spent between Walden, off Bailey, on Bailey, between Walden and Genesee. But essentially on Antwerp, for real, is where I for real grew up. But I really lived all over the place, like in the city. I lived Fay Street, May Street, goddamn, Carl Street. You know what I'm saying? Just literally the Langfield, all just in the city.
You've been around.
I'm in the city.
You
Yeah,
done touched it.
yeah,
You done hit the corners.
for
Hit some blocks.
for sure.
So love, man, we ain't gonna hold it. 2021. Now this the crazy part, y'all. Love been rapping since she was like 10 or 11.
I was a little ass kid rapping as fuck.
Yeah, you've been putting it down
Yeah,
for a long time. Now I did do some homework. You got away from it. When you turned 16 and you got into the photography, the production side. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you like I'm gonna talk to you. So really what happened was like my cousin Ronald had died. And so he was a big part of my like hype of my rap and shit. You know what I'm saying? So then it was like, I don't really want to do that kind of no more. Like I wanted to get into something else because it kind of got too like, it wasn't the same when he died. You know what I'm saying? So I also was like, well, doing all of this for so long, I know everybody needs all of this other shit. So like I could learn it and start doing that for them. And I'll still be around music and around it, but I won't because he's not, you know what I'm saying? It was like that.
Okay.
So at that age, being that young, 10, 11 years old doing music, what drove you at that time?
So when I was 11, I got in a car accident. Essentially, I got hit by a truck on Bailey in Genesee. Yeah, I was 11. So from 11 to about,
I remember that.
To about 14, I was like in the process of my leg healing.
That was you?
Yeah.
We ran around there when that
Yeah,
happened.
Everybody ran around there.
I remember that.
Yeah. So in that, I was in the house, like, you know, because I was like essentially my foot had came off for real. Like I had to get stapled on.
I remember that.
And in that time, I started writing. That was what it was. So before that, as a kid, I thought I was going to be a basketball player. Like that was my first passion. But then with the accident, it was like, well, I can't really do that anymore. And I was in the house for so long, or like on crutches and a wheelchair, all that. So I was really just writing in the house. I wasn't in school. You know what I'm saying? So when I was finally able to get back out, I was just like, I need to. It was kind of like how niggas be in jail and you just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? You just start writing and shit. So by the time I got out, I was like, I told my mom I wanted to go to the studio. Right. So it was just that.
That's crazy, man. I remember that. Like, yo, I remember that. Annie and them, everybody. See, let me tell y'all something. I grew up with her whole family. Cousin Kurt, Moselle. This was back on Bissell days, y'all. I'm talking about back in the 80s. This is how long I've been knowing her family. We go way back. I know all her aunts, her uncles, her cousins, Kevin Allen. We're going to talk about some of these things as we get deeper into the podcast. Trust me, we about to go down memory lane a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But before we get that deep, love, I'm going to say this. Go get an academy, the Love the Genius Foundation. How did you get into that? What was the inspiration to start working with kids?
I just so I used to be in a mentoring program when I was a kid, the Omega mentoring program. And I just feel like I know that mentorship and helping the youth and having somebody that's like that looks like you, that's doing something else is like cool. So I just feel like it's a good moment to give back. And then being a part of that mentoring program, we used to do like community service and shit. I just feel like it built me a lot as a person. So I feel like I could help to build a lot of other people that way.
Now, knowing our background, love, you don't went to college.
Yeah.
Like, that's a feat in itself because we the hood, man. Shit, you know what we doing. Your aunts, your uncles, my brothers, my sisters, we all street. So for you to be able to come out of all that and go to college, go to Atlanta, whole different lifestyle. I know your granny passed and that brought you back. But even when you came back from your grandmother passing, what kept you in Buffalo?
So what kept me in Buffalo? So it's an interesting story because so I was in Atlanta, but I was down there by myself. Like I got family and shit down there now, but essentially I was down there by myself, like trying to do my music shit. So when my grandma passed away, it was like I needed to go back around my family, like just around the love, you know what I'm saying? But then during the time of like, I don't want to say the grieving is over because that's never over, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm getting back active and shit. I start talking more to Benny, like a lot more. We're talking a lot more. And he like, you better do your shit. Like it's shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go on tour. I'm about to start these. And then I started opening up on tour with Benny. Like before I had an album, like anything. He was just like, come on, like, you know, it was like that.
That's dope.
So I just stayed so I could be in the loop. Like, you know.
So that's interesting that you say you got your feet wet really far as professionally getting into the game with Benny. How did the project and the relationship come with you and Conway? How did the drum work?
So, you know, like, you know, just because I've been doing this for so long and because of the areas, like you're saying, I've known them for a long time. Mm-hmm. So, when everything was taken off of them, they just started to be like, okay, we about to do this. And of course you have your vision for yourself, and then eventually you want to build a company and all of that. So they started to tell me about the thoughts of that before they existed. Like before for real Drumwork existed, Conway would hit me up with the thought of it. And like Benny would, you know what I'm saying? He was on tour and shit, but he was like, I think we need to do it. But essentially it was just a matter of like a bunch of conversations between both of them, and just like what did I think made the most sense for me at the time, and like, you know, what I wanted to do for real.
That's dope, because I'm gonna tell you this, it's hard to be in that loop. Conway is a monster, and I'm gonna be honest, every song that I heard you get on with Conway, you was right there with him.
Appreciate it.
And the only person I can honestly say that might have took off on Conway was Method Man. No disrespect, but that's the OG Conway. That was like, that was the only dude that I seen Conway just get on the track. I'm like, damn, this nigga Meth a monster. But the fact that you was right there and you always heard your presence when you got on those tracks.
I appreciate
with Conway. You know what I'm saying? Not only him, every artist that you ever got on the track with. Like I said, man, the introduction to you coming in on the podcast is, it ain't too many people that can be mentioned with a Lauryn Hill. I'm telling you that right now in a Rhapsody, because when I'm listening to Death to Deuce, I feel the pain. I feel the pain from the first album to where you took that album. I feel the pain. I'm like, yo, damn, bro. I had to listen to that joint again. Then I listened to the live version of it because I work out to Kanye West joint, Jesus. The Jesus Love, the Jesus Love album.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite albums going into the gym. So I'm listening. I'm like, damn, man, she taking me to that, giving me that Kanye vibe on this joint. So now I got to go back and listen again. So that's when I start listening real close. Mm-hmm. So now I got to ask you about some verses.
Let's talk about it.
So MoMA.
Yeah.
I got myself stuck with a nigga who tried to rape me and took it off safety. That's probably why he hate me. Where that verse come from?
You know what's crazy is, I know you just said the words, but like I can never just like jump to a part of a song in my head. Like I gotta like, but I'm trying to think of what But I mean, all this shit is a fact though. Like,
yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I said, got myself stuck with a nigga who tried to break me, then took it off safety. That's probably why he hate me. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, in real life, of course, I've had situations with niggas, mm-hmm. and they tried to, hold you back or some weird ass shit that niggas start to do. No shade. Like, you know.
Thank God I ain't one of them hating ass niggas. Like, wherever your bitch ass is, nigga, you's a sucker.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And then once you get your whatever together, like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You take it off safety, and then they be like bitter and shit. That's, you know.
I got to know, because I'm like, you know, like I said, I felt your pain. I'm like, damn, she giving up a lot on that joint.
Facts.
And that was like that was the third time I listened because I had to open my ears up. I'm like, yo, what did she say? What I thought she said?
Yeah, niggas be trying to break people all the time. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's them suck ass niggas.
I think all her music could hit you in a certain way because she get deep. You get deep.
You think so?
Oh yeah, she definitely lyrically inclined. Like, bro, do you know who Rhapsody is?
Who?
Rhapsody.
I think so, yeah.
Rhapsody is deep, bro. Like, these is lyricists. These ain't your Megan Thee Stallions and fucking who was the chick? Sexy Red and this next level bar spitting here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So not saying nothing wrong with them, but I'm just keeping it a buck. There's another level when it goes to rap, and they don't give y'all what y'all supposed to get, as far as I'm concerned.
What do you think we supposed to get, though?
I feel like because you're not showing legs and all the shit that these girls, this raunchy shit, that I feel like the same level of clout that they get for taking their clothes off and doing all that shit, you should get for your creativity and your lyricism.
You mean like as far as the hype and shit from the fans and shit like that? Okay.
Yes, that's what I believe.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I think when you saying something, like I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never compared a female rapper to Lauryn Hill. Nobody. It's Rhapsody. Rhapsody was like Shy Nor. She lyrically inclined too. But I'm telling you, that's the Deuce. I'm like, okay, now I understand why the Roc Nation shit happened, because this album's serious. I didn't skip no songs on that album. I just put that joint on and let it go.
My favorite joint on that one is Songs.
Songs.
That joint fire. I listened to that joint about 4 times.
Thank you for bringing that up, because that is my next lyrics. Mm-hmm. My Aunt Stephanie son was shot down as a kid. My big cousin of blood. My friend was a Crip. He just got 40 and he does not live. Mm-hmm. Where we going with that?
So I feel like I never really got into all of the lyrics on Death of Deuce before. This is like, but what I'm saying on Psalm at that point is really the point of the fact of like, I deserve whatever I get that's good. You know what I'm saying? So what I said, my Aunt Stephanie's son was shot down as a kid. My Aunt Stephanie's son was shot down as a kid. My cousin Brown, and I just said that.
Yep. Which we about to touch a little bit on, because 2005 for all of us was a horrible year.
It was a little crazy. It was a lot.
That was like the worst year since 93 for me. So you've been around, you've been on all the streets, so you know the country mics. You know what I'm saying? You know the Doughboys. Crazy is, you know the Lil Larrys. You know what I'm saying? Lil Ronald, that's my dog, man. That nigga used to come down on the block and just chill with me. Just, okay, I'm gonna be honest, he used to sit there and hold me down. That's what he used to do. Come down there, yo, what were we doing? And he get old boy, hold it down, he get him a bankroll, he sit there and he smoke some weed and he make sure everything was solid. I'm telling you, that's what time it was. Mm-hmm. My nephew, dude, God bless his soul. You know, that day, I don't know where you was that day when that crazy shit happened. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That happened right across the street from y'all house. You know what I'm saying? So 2005 was Hill. Just imagine, man, like Lil Ronald and Mikey B. Mm-hmm. She grew like really like, that's her age bracket. Like, dude, I literally watched all these boys grow. I raised them.
Right.
Her little cousin, Kevin Allen. He doing 40, 50, 60 years right now. You know what I mean?
That's definitely my big cousin.
You know what I'm saying? Big cousin. It is. That is, because it's Kirk and Kevin. Dog, like I said, man, her family is huge. Dude, it's a lot of them. Lots. We was down here and they was down there. They could feel the street. Ebony. Like, bro, I could go on. The losses. That's why I say that album is just full of pain.
Right. Mm-hmm. See, that's what a big reason why I was like, I need to come up here and chop it with you, because I feel like the the questions and the conversation could be different than other places.
Oh yeah.
But see, the thing about my music the whole time is that's the thing. Like, my whole thing is wanting to get, because coming up for me, I didn't see no other shit. Like, I didn't think of nothing else. Like, my everyday was what was going on around me. You know what I'm saying?
Ticket.
So it wasn't until like certain things happened or I had certain different experiences and exposures that I started to see something else for myself, or like, you know what I'm saying? Thank God I have a talent that I've been wanting to do, but me as a person, I do a lot more than music because I've been able to see all of this other shit. So because all of that is, I do so much shit that people don't even know none of this shit about me. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is to show the hope in the whole shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as crazy as life is right now, shit was a lot more genuine and like right to you in your face, no technology shit. You know what I'm saying? And coming up for me. So like for me to make it out of a lot of shit, I feel like I want to give you the full, like, this is the pain, like you saying in the lyrics, for you to want to do something else, like, or not even something else, but just to know you could get you something out of it. Cause like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did a lot. I do a lot.
Now, is this what you mean when you say I'm the other side of the coin?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, and you know, like, I don't come from a lot, none of the shit that I experienced, like today, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know me and you know how long I've been doing music since being platinum and all that shit since a kid, you know what I'm saying? Then you know, like, she been grinding for a long time. But if you just heard me off Conway shit, you just get that. But I want to get you to, nah, there's some pain and some shit behind it. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you came, because it ain't always been pretty, y'all. It ain't always been pretty. When I say we came from the grimy, from the gutter, we came from that. So that's why I'm so proud. That's why I said she the queen of the city of hip hop. Because she came from the grime and gutter and gritty, bro. People when I say really Antwerp and Bailey, y'all don't get it, man. I remember, I ain't gonna touch too hard on it, but she done seen it all, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Definitely don't get too crazy.
Bus stop, bro. I'm just telling you, the bus stop used to get crazy. So to see her walk up out of this, go to college, there's so many girls that came up in that neighborhood. The only other girls that I know besides you that went to college was Morgan and her sister. Shout out to them. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And they came outside a little bit, but they mom shielded them from a lot of the stuff that was going on out there. But you the only other girl from that neighborhood that went to college.
Yeah.
Maybe one more, but pretty much everybody, they endured what the hood gave them.
Yeah.
And to see you as a big rap star, that's amazing. And I know your family got to be proud, man.
Yeah.
They got to be proud. I ain't seen Annie and them in so long.
This shit cool, yeah.
You know, that got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, she made it, man. Like, out of all this shit, because at the end of the day, everybody was doing it for y'all. Was trying to do it to make sure y'all got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I always be saying. Like, this shit, I be trying to say that in interviews outside of here. Like, yeah, this shit was like this, but it was certain shit that people was like, no, somebody got to be the people to carry this shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It was certain, like, Mikey B would be a person that be like, nah, you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna do this for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was different. But all this shit comes up to some great shit. So it's beautiful.
And it's only getting better. Yeah. I see you been doing modeling, been walking the runway. Yeah. So what's the future with that? Are you creating your own clothing line? What's up with that? I know you got to be dibbling and dabbling.
So, you know, right now, of course, I got my merch line, my loved ones line, always go crazy with the hoodies with my face on them. Just the loved ones line already go crazy. But I don't really, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I think I want to just do a little bit more modeling. I've done hosting on that New York Fashion Week. I did that. But I feel like, I get granted the availability to do a lot of different shit. So I just try it. And then it's like, okay. But I've done more than one fashion show walking it. And I feel like I might want to keep doing that.
I thought you and Rashad was going to probably put something together.
No, we got some shit going on. Me and Rashad, he's a professor at Buff State. And I just did a partnership with the Buff State fashion department. So we got some shit coming up for next semester for them.
That's what's up. Shout out to Rashad Holly, man. I got you. I ain't forgot about you. We'll be pulling up. Got love, so that's definitely gonna inspire you to pull up. You know what I mean? Sure. But yeah, man, that's dope. I'm looking forward to whatever y'all got. I was so happy when I met him out on tour with Benny and them, and he was styling Benny at the time. And when I seen him, I'm like, oh, he about to be the professor at Buff State. No, I'm like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you working with the kids, like, man, it's crazy, man. It's just it's beautiful. From coming out of that to that, man, you can't ask for nothing better than that, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just be trying to, I be trying to be like, not even just trying to be humble. I just be thankful, like very, very thankful. But then sometimes it'd be like, sometimes you might gotta pop it a little bit, show these niggas a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you did come fire as fuck. Like, this shit is crazy. But also, it's like, I'm thankful. Like, I've known Rashad literally since as long as I can remember. So to be doing a lot of this stuff with, like, I'm on your podcast.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To be doing a lot of this stuff with people who I've seen and known in my life over years is like, it's a great time.
With the UB modeling thing.
Buff State.
Buff State, yeah. Oh, is that Buff State, not UB?
It's Buff State.
Okay. Because my son just, he wanted to get into fashion. And he asked me to drop him off at UB for modeling thing. I thought that's what it was, but.
Wait, the partnership you talking about?
Yeah.
You know that's Buff State, yeah. But UB does do a lot of stuff with fashion and shit.
Okay. I thought that was what you was talking about.
Yeah.
You cut that on.
We gonna do what we do. I told you, open your ears. But this Love the Genius, man. We coming in here slipping, dog. So, Love, this is what I want to say. You done did some dope music. How has it been being in the studio? Now, I know you didn't get no song with West yet. But how has it been in the studio working with Conway, West, and Benny, sitting around watching these dudes curate music? And one of my favorite artists, shout out to Bodie James, man. That dude, that's a serious dude. How is it like working with these dudes?
Man, Benny and Conway, I feel like I've been around them in the studio, especially Benny, for years. Because, I started in a real studio at Shay's. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around Benny. But I would say the one time that made this shit like, because it's a difference in knowing them and then like experiencing them as rappers. Like, you know what I mean? Well, at this point they live in different, but I remember some years ago I was in the studio with them when they did the song with DMX.
Okay.
And that's the time when I was like, oh, these boys, like, this shit is like a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, this serious.
You know what I'm saying? The energy is amazing. They super creative guys.
Yeah, it's serious.
And they like I don't know, they fire. Like, it just makes you like, I gotta just go hard. Like, I sat
there with Benny one time and they put that beat on 20 minutes, no paper, no nothing. And that fool gave him quick 8 bars. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't, we sitting there popping and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
this nigga get up, I'm ready.
Right.
He ready. He ain't even write nothing down yet.
Right.
That fool went in there and laid it down. I'm like, yo, I could never do that.
Nah, for real.
I'm being honest. I done tried. My bars be corny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Probably take me 3 days to write a dope 8 bars. But yeah, that's dope, man. I had the privileges not long ago, real recent, when Con Westman was just here. I was in the studio and I heard them in there cooking and curating. So that's dope, man. It's always dope to be around somebody, especially from Buffalo. That's why big Buffalo artists are so big. Like, you know what I mean? And not just y'all the big dogs. I be trying to let the new artists come through here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through there and pop y'all shit, man, because this is how they gonna know y'all.
Right.
Music is one thing. Telling y'all a story is what's gonna really get y'all. Yeah. It's right now we living in a content world. They want to see you. They want to hear your story. They want to know a little bit about you. So I think one of the key elements to all this music stuff now is podcasting. So, y'all take advantage of this. Love be getting on there talking and popping her shit. It's just a little different vibe in here in the OGs, man. She taking y'all where it really came from. Y'all heard her told me to pause a little bit.
Nah, definitely good.
You know what I'm saying? Because love, no. You know what I mean? Love, no. I'm telling y'all, love came from the concrete jungle, boy. Yeah. So love, listen here. Hill, before I get into this, love, matter of fact, I gotta ask you some questions. Okay. Because right now, and I know you conscious, you put it down, you serious, you about the people. You got the program with the kids. And right now we're living in a Donald Trump era, and Donald Trump is trying to change a lot of the things that our great leaders died for. Martin Luther King, they killing the Civil Rights Act, all the bills. And they just passed some laws to repeal the segregation in Mississippi and in Louisiana. With knowing that, what is your program prepared to do? Which I don't think it would come to the North. I just don't think we're in a democratic state. But if it did come, what are you prepared to do to continue to teach the children what Black people really go through, the struggles of Black people? Because they trying to strip us out of everything.
So I feel like throughout history and time, and just even before civil rights and all of that, even back to Africa, the thing that brings people together is music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The thing that gets messages out, even thinking about if we gonna get it, you know what I'm saying, into plantation times, and they was telling each other little codes and shit while they was picking cotton and shit. They was doing it by hymns. You know what I'm saying? Gospel music. It's just shit. It's always the point of moving people and, you know what I'm saying, getting messages across and getting to that feeling and shit. So I'm just going to keep doing my shit. Like, you know, keep living life and keeping it what it is, being truthful.
Being truthful. So you think music, no matter what, is going to be the spiritual motivation?
I'm 1,000,000% sure of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Think about like just everything. Like in all points of time, it was always some music. Like, you know?
It always was. Y'all heard that right here on the OGs. Y'all listen here. Y'all ain't gonna hear Love say this nowhere else. Because ain't none of y'all ain't even gonna ask her these questions. Y'all Facts. Be going off some old other shit.
Facts.
So, Love, I gotta ask. So, you just finished up your deal with Drumworks. What's next? What's the next move for Love the Genius?
I got an album that's about to come out in a couple weeks. I mean, like, not a couple weeks, but it's coming out really, 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 really soon. Self Love 3 is an amazing album.
Okay.
It's coming out, and then me and Shay Noor got an album we putting out before the end of the year. I'm just about to go crazy, to be honest. I got a lot of shit in the works. Of course, some tours and shit like that. I'm about to really just, you know, take this time to really get into my bag. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
So everything's still cool with Drumworks.
Yeah, I mean, like I know those guys. Okay. So like,
it's just it's just the end of that run.
You know what I'm saying?
We starting to Love the Genius run.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you came up with it. We ain't come up with no name for the label yet, or we keep it
my label's called Broadband Sound.
Broadband Sound.
You heard the Genius tape?
Yes.
The Genius tape. Every album I've ever put out is on Broadband Sound, except for Death of Deuce.
See, all I hear is Drumwork music.
That's what I'm saying, but that's on my Death of Deuce was on Drumwork. I've been doing my shit a different way, man.
Okay.
Okay. Every album I put out has been on Broadband Sound.
Okay, so that's something new for me. Broadband Sound, y'all tap into that. That is Love the Genius. That is her label. That is her company. Broadband Sound. I'm being honest. Drumworks. When I hear Drumworks, okay, that's Love the Genius. That's J Ski, and that's my boy Conway. That's what I know, and I know for a fact that Roc Nation distributed that album that I just ordered. So Rick James, you about to have some company, nigga. Move over. You're gonna be the first woman up in this joint. Because men have been dominating, as you see. So we got that Love album pulling up.
Fire.
It will be here. That's the Deuce. And y'all go stream that joint, man. Go listen deep, man. Y'all
you got some good albums.
Oh yeah, man. I got. You know what's crazy, man? Benny done been in here, and I forgot to get him to sign them. You know, we talking, and hopefully he be back in here. Conway, that's something that I really want to happen. I want Conway pull up. Love in here now. Hoping this will inspire you to pull up, then maybe we can get West to pull up. But yeah, man, I'm glad that we got you in here. This is a blessing, man. Like, this is like family, man. Thanks. Y'all see when she said she got hit by that car, we all ran around that corner that day. I remember that day, plain as day, when that happened. He was coming across the street and that shit crazy. That you was the little girl.
Yeah,
that was. That is crazy.
It was me, yeah, guys.
Shout out to her whole family. Shout out Annie. Annie was, that was Annie used to come down, sit on the porch, chop it up. Stephanie used to come down sometime. But Annie was always down there. That was like, that's like big sis. You know what I'm saying? She pull up, sit on mama porch. They all called mama. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was just like Annie, like my big sister. But shout out to the whole family. Yes, we got baby girl in here. So make sure you tell them to tap in when we drop this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? This family. Matter of fact, love, don't make this show last time coming in here.
I'm gonna be in here a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, come on in here, man. Pull up. So Hill, before I get into this, because you know what I'm about to do.
Yep.
Okay, you know what I'm about to do. Is there any questions you want to ask Love?
I got 2 questions.
Get them off.
But I'm gonna save my curveball.
Of course. Go ahead. This dude, he weird.
So I want to go back to your first headliner show. At Saab in Manhattan.
SOBs, yeah.
Yeah. Take me through the emotions that you was feeling before you hit that stage. Your first headliner, I believe it was the Sold Out.
Yeah, it was sold out.
Man, tell me how that felt.
That was crazy, man. It felt amazing, to be honest. But it was also, it was very hectic. It was hectic just because it was my first, my first thing. Me and my team really did our shit. But I felt amazing, man. I felt very thankful for just the people coming out. Like, it made it, this shit real, but it made it like, okay, I could do this outside of the shit. Because like I said, I've been doing this for so long. You know what I'm saying? As a kid in Buffalo. So to go in New York City at that and sell out, that shit was crazy.
Rock a show.
Shit was crazy.
SOBs, nigga. Okay? SOBs, not Saab, nigga.
That shit was crazy.
I read it the way I seen it on the paper.
Yeah. Have to excuse my man. But anyway, SOBs, man. You know what? I think that's that Buffalo courage that we got. We ain't scared of nothing, man. Right. We walk into the arenas and like you swallow them butterflies and you just let that shit go.
You just gotta live in that shit and enjoy it, and you know what I'm saying? Just move, do your shit.
So listen, Love. I think you like basketball.
For sure.
Right? So I ask everybody this question.
Okay.
Now, you a LeBron fan?
Yes.
You love him?
I fuck with him. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I got to get it out here first. I just try to get it out because we're about to get ready to go into the OG's hot seat.
The hot seat? Okay.
Yeah, we got to go to the OG's hot seat. We're about to get ready to take Love to the OG's hot seat, y'all. But y'all know I got to ask her the most infamous question that I always ask all my guests. So, Love, you in the guillotine. Everything on the line, whole rap career. It's about to be flushed. You need 2 free throws to be made. It's all going to be gone if they miss one. They got to make both of them. Who going to take these shots? LeBron or Kobe Bryant?
Oh, wow. It's all on the line?
Everything.
Kobe.
All day.
It's
all day.
On the line, Kobe.
Yo, listen here, LB. You have had one, but Kobe is the black mamba, baby.
Yeah.
So listen here, y'all. We about to take it to the OG's hot seat. Y'all know how I do, man. I cater my questions around my guests. So, Love is the queen of hip hop of Buffalo, y'all. So we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna ask her 2 GOAT questions, okay? One female, one male. Love, who is your male rap GOAT?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Well, it goes, but I'm going to say Jay-Z because that's my real answer. But as far as musically, it's Scarface.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Finally, and you know what's crazy? Love came in here and did that. And I know why she did that, because it's the W in Antwerp, the zone, bro. I know why she did that. The Scarface Ghetto Boys. Man, that's real gangster right there, love. That's gangster right there. Damn, man. Scarface, man. You hear that, Hill?
I heard it.
She said Scarface, man.
Hell yeah. Scarface for sure.
I listened to Scarface and did some crazy shit one time, love. Now, who is your female? Come on, love. You know, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it, love. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta think now. Kevin Allen them was around me. Sometimes I had to do some shit to top them boys because they was wild as hell. Shit. I had to stay on. Shit. Who is your female rap go?
As an artist, Missy Elliott.
Woo, I knew that too.
I knew that.
I knew that.
I knew you asked. I was like, Missy Elliott. Yep.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that, y'all.
Yeah,
now, okay, like I told you, I twisted up a little bit. Y'all be used to the questions. You just love questions. Now, I know you've been getting into that fashion a little bit lately. Mm-hmm. So, who would you say is your favorite designer of all time at this point?
Of all time?
Yes.
I don't know, so I'm gonna say my boy Kid Super. That's my boy. Hell yeah.
So what do Kid Super make? Because it's a lot of designers out there.
Kid Super make fire shit. I know it because I know, but that would take me a long time to really get into this.
But he nice.
Because I care about like intricacies. Let me show you some Kid Super shit. What?
Some Kid Super.
What?
Kid Super, you're getting a shout out on the OGs, dog.
What? He the man already. This my boy.
Kid Super. You know, you in that rap world, you be getting all the good merch and shit. You know, I still rock Levi's and white tees and my Air Force Ones. I'm laid back. My wife told me, she said, baby, you about to start dressing like an old man a little bit. I'm 50 now, love, so I got to step my game up. I got to start wearing my mob shirts and shit. I'll get my fedora. That's why I ain't got no hat on today. I said, I'm dressed like a grown-ass man today for love.
He got some... Yo, Lex, can you pull up some fire Kid Super shit?
When you find some Kid Super, let us know.
He got too much shit. But yeah.
So now, love, listen here. Shit, I might ask you a gangster question, love. I might do it. I wasn't gonna do it, y'all. But I might have to do this shit. She said Scarface.
Give her a gangster question.
I'm gonna give her one. Now
give her one.
God damn it. Okay, shit. I'm gonna ask this one, then I'm gonna get into some gangster shit. If it was anybody, love, artist, producer, that you could work with, even fashion designer. No, we're gonna leave Kid Super over there. Artist or producer right now that you could work with, who would it be?
Pharrell.
Pharrell? Mm-hmm. That's big. Yeah, that's hell yeah. He make hits too.
I love Pharrell.
Beautiful.
We was talking about producers with somebody. I forgot who it was, but you asked him about producers, and that was one of the names I thought about when we was talking about it.
Yeah, for real, man. That's
nice.
That's big.
Yeah, and he's a designer.
So. Yeah, so that'd kill two birds with one stone.
And an artist, right? So
yeah, he's the head of Louis right now. So hell yeah, that'd kill two birds with one stone. Shit, for real. Let me, get the OG shit on. You know what I'm saying? Make me a little custom gangster vest. So all right, love. I wasn't gonna ask you no gangster question, but shit, I got to ask you shit. Let me step into it, y'all. Now y'all know what I'm about to ask her. She will be the first female that I asked this question. This shit might carry on to something. Who is your real or fake all-time gangster?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say it like this: it's Ace off Pay the Food.
Oh, okay, Ace. Now, I want to know why you picked Ace.
Because I respect and I fuck with everybody and all of the I'm just gonna talk about movies and shit like that. Because I also understand the real people and shit. I'm just gonna talk about movies.
Yes.
But I respect everybody's shit, but for me, he was the most compassionate, but also not fucking around. I know a couple guys like that in real life.
Okay.
Where it's things aren't you know, guys who like, not saying this is how it should be, like they'll give you some shit and you don't got your money and shit, and they'll be like, okay, maybe next time, and give you more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like guys like that, I fuck with that.
Okay, sometimes I'm gonna tell you this, them the best type of niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes when you get to that heavyweight gangster shit, you know, start doing the dumb shit, that bring the cars falling down. Sometimes it's easier to buy a nigga than kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So I fuck with Ace.
I definitely understand where you coming from with that. So yo, Ace, first time you've been mentioned. Lord of Genius did that. Matter of fact, Lord, the first lady, first female to come on here, and I asked that question too. So I want y'all to remember that shit, baby. I did that.
Hell yeah.
Don't be nobody be biting off my shit, okay?
Yeah.
Lord of Genius, baby. Buffalo, New York, 716 type shit. 601 too, baby. Shout out. Now, love. This is a question that I ask everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this one of them questions, and I love the answers when I get this, because you know this take us there. You know what I'm saying? If there was 3 people that you could talk to right now, dead or alive, who would they be?
My grandma, my other grandma, both of my grandmas, both of my grandmas, and fucking Fred Hampton. God damn it. That's who I would talk to.
That's deep.
Yeah.
No, that is real deep.
Yeah.
What would you ask him?
I don't know. I know I would have to ask him. So I think I would just want to listen to my grandmas. I would just want to, just listen to him. And then Fred, I don't know. I would just ask him, like, what's up with these niggas? Like, you see this shit? I'll ask him that. You see this shit?
Right.
Oh, man. What's up with these niggas?
Those are questions.
Hey, y'all, let me show y'all something. This jar, I don't know where this motherfucker gonna be by the time. Yeah.
It's filling up.
But this jar got some money in it. God damn it, got some dollars and 20s and 10s and 5s. Yeah, we've been cutting up on here. It's bad. That's the cuss jar right there, love.
Y'all
ain't even tell me that one before we started?
No. See, we smart, love. Them curse words only count for me and Hill, because if it was for y'all too, it'd be bad for us.
Okay.
So y'all get to come in here and enjoy yourself, curse at will. Every time I let one out, it costs me $1. So the key is we want to fill that up, and we're gonna give it to one of the fans. Got to be a subscriber of the show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Tap in all platforms that we got, and shit, we're gonna give you that bread.
That's fire.
Because right now that thing got something in it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's fire.
So, love, before we get out of here, now I'm gonna ask you this question again. Is it anything you want to ask Love the Genius?
Yep, I got another question for you, Love. So, if you could erase one moment in your career and do it all over again, what would that moment be? And why?
That's a good question, too.
Okay. That's a great question. All right, so this not in my, this is in my career. So one time when I was living in Atlanta, I had went to some audition for something. I forgot what it was. But you know how you go into auditions and when you're in them, the people who, like, at the table, they just look at you like, they don't really give you. Mm-hmm. So I was leaving, like, after whatever the fuck I did, and one of the ladies from the table came out, and she was like, I can't let you just leave. Like, I want to do all of this amazing shit, right? So I left there, and I went to my best friend at the time, like, oh, this was amazing, da da da. Long story short, I ended up on probation because I fucking got pulled over by cops and shit on my way with her. What? It just was like all at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we was excited from the audition shit. And I was trying to tell the cop, like, I was just at, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. So I would say I would do that over. You know what I'm saying? The audition would be the same, but everything after that, I'll probably just go home. Like, you know, I'll probably just take it easy and get going with the lady.
Oh, so you was crunk. You was geeked up.
I was wilding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, you know, when we get some good news, that's what you do. You celebrate.
Young and turned.
Right. Celebrate a little too hard, but
right.
It happened.
Right.
Straight up. That's it.
That's it. I got that.
All right. Okay.
That's my curveball.
All right. So listen here. Love, this is what I usually do at the end of the podcast, and I'm gonna tell you this was dope. I had a great time with you. This has been real. Like I said, we gonna do this again. Right there in that camera, love. If there's any aspiring artists, if there's anybody trying to do anything with their life positive, as long as it's positive, we ain't celebrating no negative bullshit. Okay, nothing negative, y'all. But if it's something somebody aspiring to be, I don't care if it's they trying to get to the next level at their job. Whatever it is, as long as it's positive, give them some type of affirmation to get to that next level, love. Tap right into that camera.
Damn, affirmation. I'm going to just say without, you know what I'm saying? Damn, and let me give a good affirmation, though. I ain't gonna lie, because the shit, I want to say some shit. Like, you know, I feel like people who give affirmations, they like do that.
Well, go raw. Don't.
I talk to myself like, fuck these niggas. You gotta fucking.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's how I talk to me.
Tell them like that.
These niggas is ass. That's the message. These niggas are ass, guys. And the thing about everything is made up. All these niggas, don't nobody even know what's going on for real. So just do your shit. Do your shit. Fuck everybody else. Fuck everything else. Do your shit. That's it.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. Y'all heard it from the best. Queen of hip hop in Buffalo, New York. Yo, this is motherfucking King Hill with his curveball throwing ass. And this Big Heem, y'all. Thank you so much, love.
I appreciate it.
Pulling up. Thank you so much. Y'all already know how we do, man. OGZ out. Deuces, baby.